EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams who are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Rams going up against the Seahawks. So now let's go to St. Louis, Missouri, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The opening week of the National Football League has finally arrived.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, I think you're right. It is a lot of hope for all the teams in the NFL, but also what you have in a game like this, opening day, you have nerves. So it's up to the coaches to really put the players in situations where they can get involved in the game and get rid of those nerves so they can show everything they worked on this offseason can work.
So that means Tavon Austin will be back for the opening kick. And Stephen Hauschka is ready now to get this one started. And the season is underway. Austin will test the coverage. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Foles, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today. Now an experienced quarterback with 4 years under his belt.
He had great success with the Eagles. I think the big question now is, can they find a way to protect the quarterback? That's been a problem with this franchise for many years, and Nick Foles is no different than any other guy in the league playing the quarterback position. You need time to throw the football.
First down at the 22. And it's caught by Jared Cook. One bulky, major target in the passing game is tight end Jared Cook.
Well, yeah, he is. He's tall, and Jared Cook can really run. We've seen it for many years in the NFL. That's what you need now in your offense. You need a big tight end who is fast.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Mason's going to take the handoff now. Gets about 4 yards that time. One player to watch at linebacker today. He'll be in on many tackles. Bobby Wagner.
He was drafted because he had great speed in college, and that speed you see at the NFL. He is a tackling machine and a great linebacker.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Foles, handoff. Right in on the tackle. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, he didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked on the side he went to.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Wilson's heading on to the field. He'll be leading the Seahawks today.
Russell Wilson, I think what we saw from him this past year, not only the fact that he can move around, but he is a deadly downfield thrower. That's what made him so successful, the fact that he was willing to take big shots.
The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Stands in the pocket. It's Jermaine Kearse coming down with it.
Russell Wilson is an excellent play-action pass thrower. for a couple reasons. One, he can throw the football well, but two, they can run the football so well, when he play action fakes, the defense has to honor that.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Seahawks line up. Split backfield. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Marshawn Lynch is one of the more physical running backs in the NFL. But it's not always just those tough yards. He shows he still has the speed to get some big yards.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Lynch has got it on the
handle. Lynch is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Rams lined up in the nickel. First down and 10.
That's Quinn making the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down following the run. Wilson's on the move. Robert Quinn with the sack.
You know you got a good defense when you can hit the quarterback and sack him when you're only sending your defensive front and no blitzers.
Wilson from the shotgun. Wilson's taking off. Wilson's unable to connect that time.
The Seahawks put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And it's a fake field goal. Wilson's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Good job by the offense that time and the backup quarterback making the throw. But I say this, on the defensive side, what are you thinking of? You got to know that's the backup quarterback holding the football.
From the red zone. First down following the long play.
Russell Wilson will take it from the gun.
Rings it in for the score in the end zone. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
Driving extra point is good. The Rams are ready to return the kick. Austin's running this one out. Still powering ahead. Austin's taken down at the 26. The Rams offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Quick with the catch. Gains 5. That's his first reception today.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
The Rams still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. The Rams come out with a split backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. It's Mason with the catch. Mason's tackled right at the 35.
The Rams do a really good job this time on offense. The quarterback throws the ball short. They pick up a few yards, and now it makes third down much easier.
Foles is 3 for 3 with that completion. Third and short. Will go ground. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Mason's going to be mad at himself after that run. He picked the wrong hole. If he'd have went the other way, he would have had enough space to pick up the first down. He has stopped. Now it brings up fourth down.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Rams defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call him out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call him. What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
After running it, it's second down. Looking across the middle. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Third and 4. Throws the pass. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. He'll throw it over the middle, and it's caught by Curse.
Wilson's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
The Seahawks are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Wants to go deep. He caught it. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, one of the prettiest plays in the NFL, maybe in all of sports, is still the long pass down the field that is completed. What a nice throw and catch.
In the red zone. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Incomplete as he was looking short.
Well, that pass is incomplete, Jim, but that's just a terrible job by the quarterback. When they're running the slant route, just throw it right at their stomach.
The Seahawks at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Second down and 10. Long's all over the ball carrier.
The Seahawks think they're doing a good job this time by running the football on second down. And what do? They lose a couple yards. Now you have third long. You better be careful in this situation.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. All right, and welcome back where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. The Rams defense now is going to go nickel. It's Chris Matthews with the catch.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
This will be the 8th play of this drive.
So first and goal to go. Lynch is taking the handoff.
It's now 2nd down. Quick drop back. What a catch. Touchdown. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
And the extra point is good.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff.
Austin will test the coverage. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
Wright's coming out onto the field for this next series, and what a rock he's been for that defense throughout this first half so far.
Yes, he has. You know, sometimes it's not about how good of a player you are, and it's about leadership. And he has leadership, and he leads his guys. That's why they're good.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
You might as well catch it, because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
2nd and 10.
Mason's got it on the screen. Met by Thomas. The Rams call the timeout. They're first.
3rd and 4 coming up following that completion.
The Rams will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. Foles will take it from the gun. Jared Cook has the catch. Has the first down and a whole lot more. A timeout charge to the offense. That's another reception. Give him 2.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Nick Foles from the shotgun. Did it. Gets to him.
Coming up, 2nd down.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts, because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
Can't hold on here as this falls incomplete.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for 3rd and long when he wants to try to pick the play up for the first down with a throw down the field. It can be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick up 3rd and long situations.
The Rams have it at the 34.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
The Rams know what a situation they were in right there, and it was a tough one. 3rd and long, what are you going to do? Well, they decide to run the football, and I agree with that. If you try to throw it down the field, it probably was going to lead to a mistake.
We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here at the gateway to the West. St. Louis back for the 3rd quarter in just a few moments.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Now let's get to it. The Rams are down right now, but they have to feel like they're still in it. The Seahawks have been the better team, though, and will try to maintain the lead in the second half. All right, let's roll the highlights. 4th down from inside the 50. And he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 18-yard line. Sticking with the same drive, Curse is going to haul in the pass over the middle. And that goes as an 18-yard touchdown. Seahawks strike first in this one. Seahawks, now they have it at the 45. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and that connection will lead to a gain of 29 yards. Same drive. The pass will be completed into coverage, and he goes in for 6. That puts them on top by 14. So that'll bring our halftime report to a close. We'll go back now to Rams Dome for the start of the third quarter.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. With this kick, the second half is underway. Thomas has got it. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
First down at the 37. Wilson's running away from the pressure. Launches it down the field. What a catch. Baldwin tackled down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Wilson's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Coming to the line at the 25. Here's the first snap after the big play. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Wilson's now completed 4 in a row. It's Matthews on the receiving end.
Matthews, a great slant route runner. He knows how to stick his outside foot in the ground and go right across the middle of the field. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he picks up good yards. It doesn't quite get a first down, though. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
The Rams with a nickel look here on defense. Touchdown, Seattle. That is the 75th touchdown throw of his career. And with that score, they now have a nice buffer to work with over this last quarter and a half.
They do, but this game is not over. Now you got to come out there on the offensive side, and you got to find a way, come up with some new plays, take a chance, and get back in this game. It's not over.
Now they come out for the point after. Of course, this year, the new rule, the PAT, is snapped from the 15-yard line, making the point after 13 yards longer than the past, a 33-yard point after attempt. Wilson certainly given his team some momentum with that scoring drive. He just put together a possession where he threw for more than 60 yards. Signals made, and the onside kick works to perfection this time. The Seahawks are not backing off after the halftime break. Instead, they've continued to pour it on here in the third quarter.
Well, I think we were expecting this, weren't we? We saw practice this week. They looked sharp. Coach said they had a great week of practice, and they've shown that here in the game so far today.
Looking to go down the field here. Doug Baldwin makes the catch. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Wilson's now completed his last 7 passes.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st and 10. It's Chris Matthews with the catch. And Matthews has got the first as he's brought down.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Wilson's completion percentage, 80% on the day. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Into the end zone for the touchdown. Bill, we're midway through the 3rd quarter, and there is no letting up.
Man, this is a lot of a good thing. That's what they're doing on both sides of the ball. The offense scoring points, the defense dominating play. They are just having a good old time out there.
The Seahawks preparing for the onside kick. Got a flag.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Talk about field position. After that penalty, after that failure to get the ball to travel 10 yards, the other team is set up big time.
You listen, it's a calculated risk. You think you've got the receiving team, they're not paying attention, and then you don't even kick the ball 10 yards. Inexcusable.
1st down at the 36. Strong eye handoff here.
Mason's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The football sits at the 34. Foles is lined up. 2 tight ends set. The Rams have it at the 34. Mebane's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
This is 3rd down. The Rams are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Foles has got it in the gun. Bailey's got it. 1st down. Just when they needed it at last to hit on a 3rd down conversion.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. All you can do is just keep picking up those 1st downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
Picks up maybe 3.
Just keep playing the game. You're down here near the goal line. You're getting blown out, but keep playing hard. You never know. Next week, you might be in the same situation, and you can draw on this positive reinforcement maybe you get from this next play.
Just 4 yards away from the end zone. Second and goal from the 4. Bennett's the one who made the big stop. We're heading to the 4th quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask you if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over, but we finish it out, and you know what, see?
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Anytime, Jim, it's 3rd and goal, you've got to decide, what are we going to do? Well, this time the offense, nice design. They throw the football, and the quarterback puts it right on the money for the touchdown pass.
Defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
The Rams lined up for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Rams lined up, onside kick coming up. And the hands team does its job recovering the onside kick. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Lynch slashing to the right side. And pick up about 4. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Lynch is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Rams come out in a dime package.
2nd down and 6.
And a flag is down. Over to Graham.
Holding. Defense.
Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Taken down at the 27.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Seahawks from the 27. Right back to him once more. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this 1st down here in the 2nd half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
1st down at the 19. Another touchdown to increase the lead.
Another touchdown throw by the quarterback. If you do not pressure this guy, he is going to get it done. No pressure on him, and just another excellent throw for a touchdown.
Extra point was good. The Rams are ready to return the kick. And now Austin. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Seahawks with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Foles takes it from the gun. Britt with the catch. Picks up 8 here. That's his 1st reception today.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Foles completion percentage, 80% on the day. The Rams have it at the 29. Looking across the middle. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Takes it from the gun. Britt's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. A foot race to the end zone. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Mason's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Coach going to hear about this when the game is over. Running the football in a situation like this, late in the game, you're down multiple scores. You got to take some chances. You got to throw it, and you got to throw it down the field.
2nd and goal from the 7. Slashes to the left side. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. The Seahawks defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 3rd and goal at the 6. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. Chip shot here. The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Thomas is going to test the coverage here. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Seahawks are enjoying a dominant time here as they've stretched their lead out with 3 straight scoring drives and showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
As I watch this team, I sure don't see them slowing down. It's just everything they're doing has been right on both sides of the ball. And when it's going like this, take advantage of it and try to keep it going in the right direction.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Wilson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. What a catch. One-handed. McDonald's the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, if I was the quarterback, I would throw it to this guy every single time. When you make a catch like that, as a quarterback, you must have great confidence in him.
Heading to the line at the 22. The Rams lined up in the nickel. 1st down at the 22. Lynch is handed the football. And he gains maybe 3.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got the lead, and you want to keep the clock moving. So what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football.
The Rams set at the line. Dime package. Wilson from the shotgun. Connects with Graham. Never too late. That's a touchdown. That could be construed as running up the score, Phil. This game was already in the bag.
Well, Jim, it could be construed. You got to try a little harder or the score will get run up on you. How about that? You know, you are allowed to stop them on the defensive side, and you got to put some effort into it and some heart, and we've seen neither.
Wilson's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. And it looks like the onside kick will pay off here. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. Takes it from the strong eye. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football. and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
2nd down and 2. He's going to get another carry. And that's Sims in on the stop.
The NFL, it's so hard in these known situations. 2nd down and short is a big running down in the NFL. The defense knew it. They took advantage of it and stopped the offense for no gain.
Well, week 1 is in the books, and one side is now 1-0.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. You know, all training camp, preseason football, and everything you work for, you come out, you get rewarded, you win the game, Jim. You're 1-0. Everything looks great.
So for Phil Simms,